These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. And ABC15 is taking action to learn more about new requirements small business owners are now facing in our state. We just checked. We've got more than 500,000 small businesses here in Arizona. So we know this impacts a lot of you. Now, if you're one of them, you'll now have to file ownership information with the federal government. We talked with Kimber Howard, a paralegal specializing in this process. She says any business owners who do not file could be hit with fines of up to $500 a day. Like many of you, we were curious why these rules are taking effect. Here's what she told us.
To stop laundering and, supporting certain things going on around the world that are not to our benefit. Let's just say terrorism or things of that nature. We want to really definitely stop terrorism from, or funding any type of terrorism.
So how long do you have? Any business created before 2024 has until the end of the year, but new businesses have just 90 days. There's no fee to file. You can find more information on our website. Now we're taking a deeper dive into the aftermath of a massive protest at ASU. You may remember 72 people were arrested, but now criminal charges against all of them have been dropped. ABC15 was in the courtroom as the cases were dismissed without prejudice. That's a legal term, which basically means prosecutors could decide to charge these people in the future, but they only have a year to do so.
I'm a little upset that they're dropped without prejudice. I truly thought that ASU stood up for our rights to assemble, our rights to free speech. I've seen protesters on campus before.
ASU has said the protesters set up illegal encampments and did not remove them despite warnings. In total, 20 students were arrested. All were placed on interim suspension. The university says some have requested that be lifted or modified. We are working to find out when they could get an answer.
In our famous garlic shrimp scampi.
Red Lobster finding itself in troubled waters, abruptly closing dozens of branches across the country, with stores in at least 27 states shutting down, including one in Arizona. ABC15 finding one restaurant in Oro Valley will be shutting their doors. The brand is filing for bankruptcy amid steep losses. A major investor blamed one promotion in particular, $20 for endless shrimp, costing the brand millions.
Consumers now are looking for value when they're going outside of the home. And I think that consumers really ate more than Red Lobster could afford.
Red Lobster's roots date back to 1968 when the first restaurant opened in Florida. Decades later, the chain expanded rapidly. We'll keep you on top of this story to see if any other locations in the valley will be closing. Uplifting Arizona at just 11 years old. We are following up with a Valley girl who's already making her mark. We first told you about Adrina Wynn Orzen last year when she was 10, sharing her artwork and how her Vietnamese heritage inspires her designs. Now she's gone from selling her artwork at farmers markets to running a store with her mom in the Chandler Mall. ABC15 checking back in with her.
Some people are like, oh, you're not going to succeed because you're just a kid, but I'm really thankful for the people that do give me good feedback and they support me.
So what's next for Adrina? She hopes to pass on her business and designs to her own kids one day. But first, she wants to go to fashion school.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. After back-to-back days in the hundreds today, temperatures dip down just slightly. So we end up just shy of 100 today. 98 for a high in Phoenix. Still above normal, though, for this time of year by about 4 degrees. Those highs in the 70s to 80s across northern Arizona, and a chance for more thunderstorms today up north. In fact, it's going to be a more active day across that northern half of our state, with showers and storms developing by as early as midday and continuing really through the afternoon and evening. They won't produce a lot of rain, but some brief heavier downpours are possible, along with gusty winds and dangerous lightning. We'll eventually see those clouds shift into the valley, but I think we'll stay dry in the Phoenix area. A few spotty sprinkles may develop to our south overnight, but overall rain chances at less than 5% here in the Phoenix metro. This is happening as the storm system moves in. Highs will be in the 90s again tomorrow, and then we're heating back up as high pressure builds in. Temperatures are heading back into the hundreds Friday and getting even hotter this weekend.
You can expect another update from us tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading the free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.